So this is me from the future. This is me ready. I'm just here to tell you this get ready with me is an entire shit show. I don't know what I'm doing with makeup or with a get ready with me or life. So apologies in advance if you're actually gonna watch this. Okay, bye. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. This is a different video. I am not wearing makeup. I recently woke up and I used to do this a while back. I used to do like get ready with me's. I know that that's probably not interesting to most of you, but I figured I'd do one today because I have to get ready to film. So I figured I would film me getting ready to film. I'm not used to doing this anymore. I'm gonna list the things I use in the description box down below, as if anyone cares. I essentially graduated a while ago. I don't know when this is gonna go live, if ever. And I feel, you know when you expect to feel like relieved or like have some kind of shift, or I don't know, I expected to feel something and I kind of feel nothing. Like I'm proud of myself, yeah, whatever, you know, but it's just like I was kind of expecting to feel like a relief or like, wow, now I'm gonna have so much more time to do things, and it's like I don't really feel that way at all. And it probably just has to hit me, but it hasn't yet, so I'm just kind of sitting here like, okay, so like, am I gonna feel relieved at some point? God, please, someone help. But I'm assuming that'll happen at some point. It just hasn't happened yet. Yikes. Like, even some of my friends have mentioned that they still feel like they have imposter syndrome. I've mentioned it before on my channel that I feel like I have imposter syndrome, where it's like you don't feel like you're qualified for something that you're actually qualified for. Like there's a piece of paper saying that you're qualified, and I feel that way still. Like I felt that way when I started my graduate program, like I didn't deserve to be there or something, and I kind of still feel that way, which is kind of crazy because it's like, bitch, you got the masters now, like calm down. There's no need to be this fucking extra. See, every time I sit down and bring things to my filming room to film makeup, I always fucking forget something. God damn it. Oh, by the way, I got this box sent to me. This is not sponsored. I got this box sent to me that is like super cute of Medusa's makeup. And I'm gonna try out some of the stuff in here, I figured. So I'm just gonna show you what's in here. So there's an eyeshadow, a lip tint, hydrating face spritzer, and bronzer, and I'm just gonna try them. So I don't really want to do some kind of crazy eye makeup look, so I'm gonna use the blue eyeshadow for like an inner corner thing. Hopefully it doesn't make me look crazy. Yikes. We might be shooting ourselves in the foot here, my dudes. I recently watched the Ted Bundy movie. I think like I was okay with it. Like I wasn't mad and I wasn't enthused. I thought it was fine for what it was. What I really thought was weird was that there was like no showing of the killing, which, okay, is maybe an artistic choice or some shit, but it's kind of necessary. Like, it's fucking Ted Bundy. Like, if you're not showing the killing, what the fuck is the point of a Ted Bundy film? I'm confused. I didn't think it was bad, but I was just kind of like, I think last podcast on the left made a good point about this. Like, if someone was completely unaware of like the severity of the crimes of Ted Bundy, watch that film, they might actually kind of feel bad for him and be like, oh, he's a stand-up guy, ooh, whatever. But yeah, so because you don't see any of the violence straight up, it's almost a little bit jarring, because it's like, hey, here's a movie about a killer, we're not showing any of the killing, and it's like, okay. And I feel like it was so focused on the relationship with, I can't remember her name right now, but anyway, it was so focused on their relationship, which is fine because their relationship obviously is a part of the story, but it's like, did someone not get the memo that this isn't a romance movie? Like, this is a movie about a fucking serial killer. Like, hello. I did think that they did a good job making his ugliness come through. I'm not saying Zac Efron is ugly, but like, he looked evil at points. Like, I think Zac Efron did a really good job at being conventionally attractive or whatever, since Bundy was always described as attractive, but having like that ugliness come through because like his soul was obviously ugly. But yeah, I don't know. That was weird. That was really weird. Okay, I'm gonna try the blue eyeshadow. So this is what the color looks like up close. I think it's really pretty. I like the back label too. Anyway, moving swiftly ahead. So this weekend, we're celebrating me graduating because last weekend, like, I finished my presentation late, and so like we wouldn't have had time to celebrate and we were too tired anyway. And so Jacob is surprising me with something, which I'm really excited about because, like, not to be braggy or whatever, but I'm kind of hard to surprise, mainly because I feel like I just know most of the time. I don't know. I feel like I just can really guess what people are gonna do for me, which sucks because it's like, bitch, I want to be surprised, but then my brain is like, you know what? That's not happening. Yeah, see, now this is what concerns me about this look. It might look like I have just like 2 bruises on my inner eyes, which is not really what I was going for, but I started it. We're going balls deep at this point, and I don't care. We're going. I'm not removing this. If I fuck up, if it looks stupid, committed. Too late. I hate myself. Oh no. Bitch, this is not my best idea. It'll probably look better later. That's what I'm gonna tell myself, because otherwise this is a grim beginning to my morning. Like, I'm fucking myself up. Hydrating face spritzer. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be kind of like throughout the day or before I put my foundation on. All this stuff is cruelty-free, vegan, paraben-free. I'm just saying because it's on the label. Okay, let's just try it. That was a intense spritz. Okay, Jesus Christ. What the fuck am I doing? Right, all right. Well, you do what you can with what you got. Life motto. Anyway, I don't know how people find things to talk about for this long. I just feel crazy, like I'm talking to myself. Like in my videos, at least I have like a specific topic I'm going for, but this morning I had like no ideas that aren't already gonna be in videos, and I don't want to discuss things twice. So here I am being a full-on moron. This video should be titled me talking to myself about stupid shit for however long the video is. Oh yeah, I actually did want to talk about something, but I don't know how interesting it is. So usually Jacob and I would watch documentaries in the evening, or like horror movies, even if like most of them were terrible. And honestly, I feel like I had to stop doing that because my depression has just been my depression has been doing the most recently, like really just going for me, just like has me by the neck, honestly. And so we've been trying to watch lighter-hearted movies, and honestly, I feel like it's helped a bit. Like, it's not like my depression is cured, I wish, but I feel like sometimes I need to separate myself, even if like I enjoy like that content, like I enjoy horror movies, I enjoy psychological thrillers. I just need to separate myself, which kind of sucks because obviously I enjoy them, but for my mental health it's not necessarily helpful because I already kind of want to die. So then when I watch things that make me lose more faith in humanity, then I want to die more. And you see how this could be a very dangerous cycle. So I've been taking breaks and watching comedy movies, which, to be honest, if it's not a romantic comedy, I don't really watch comedies. I've never really been that into it, so that's been hard in and of itself. Let's see which eye is gonna look crazy today. I swear to God, I try to put my eyelashes on, and every time one eye is like, and then the other one's like, it looks like there's no eyelashes. Let me just turn into a fucking young boy working for the founding fathers for a second. Okay. So, let's get into my skin. Okay. So I bought one of these foundations a while back, and for some reason it didn't have a pump back then. And then I bought it again recently, and now it has a pump, so I'm using the old one like this, looking like a full-on idiot. And then I can use the pump and look somewhat put together, I guess. And yeah, I probably should have waited to put the eyeshadow, but I'm so used to doing my eyeshadow before So yeah, we'll make it work, whatever. I have committed to looking like an idiot. Yeah, that topic of the movies, I wasn't randomly just saying, oh, I've been watching lots of horror movies. I feel like my depression has been really fucking horrific recently. Like, I've been having a lot of trouble getting up. And this has been going on, like, obviously for weeks. Like, it's not just since I finished my master's. Like, this has been going on while I was doing my master's, which was not convenient timing in the least, but I don't know what it is. Like, it's just been, I don't know if it's because I have like a different routine now. Like, this semester I had a different routine compared to last semester. I don't know what exactly is the deal. It's been super hard to get up. I've been feeling just like very pointless, useless. I don't know, just like everything I do is shit. And, you know, like, this is not for sympathy points, by the way. This is just me talking about depression. I don't need, like, reassurance or anything. That's not why I'm saying this. But I've been feeling really like everything I do is useless and there's no point in doing anything, which is obviously not ideal. And it makes it harder to do things after, because you're like, we're all just gonna die anyway, so why should I even bother? Which I obviously don't feel that all the time, but I feel like I've been feeling that a lot more frequently. And yeah, so I might start going to a therapist again. I did talk therapy for so long when I was younger. I don't know where the video cut, but I was getting very depressing talking about death, so maybe it's best that just remain cut out. But yeah, the bottom line of what I was saying is that if you are depressed, make sure to check in with yourself. Make sure to take the steps that you need to take, like going to see a therapist and going back to talk therapy, even if like you've done it for years and don't feel like it. Me. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Also, I have no idea with what I'm doing with makeup, just to be clear. Like, I'm not doing this get ready with me to help anyone in any way, because I don't suffer from the delusion that I can help anyone with makeup. If anything, I need help. Oh god, the makeup community. Oh god, the beauty community. Jesus, every time I think about them, I just get stressed out, man. And I don't even know what it used to be before, because I know people are always like, it used to not be this way. It used to be like creators supporting each other, which sounds great, but as of now, that community scares the shit out of me. Like, that community and the pet YouTube community, no. Both of those scare the shit out of me. There's a mirror over here, and girl, she's trying. I can give her props for trying, and when I say her, I mean me, so I don't know why I have to say her. Maybe to disassociate myself from the disaster that's happening right now. Okay, what do we add next? So we have the lip paint and the bronzer. Let's see, the bronzer. Bronzer for vampires, hopefully, because otherwise I don't know if this is gonna work out well or if I'm gonna look like a Cheeto. So this might be a little bit dark for me. This is the bronzer. Definitely looks too dark for me. I'm tempted to just try, like, barely touch it. If I barely touch it, it's okay. This would last a lifetime with me, because if I barely touch it. Is it okay? Or is this lighting making me feel like it's okay? Another interesting question. Well, wait. It smells nice. It almost smells like the typical smell of skincare. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone. Okay, let's see what color this lip paint is. So I'm not gonna wear this, I'm gonna swatch it, but I'm not gonna wear this bright of a color with this eyeshadow. Yeah, I'm not going for that look. I feel like I'm going in a dangerous direction if I do that. Shit, I got foundation on my shirt. God damn it. Every fucking time I use one of these foundations, it has to get on my shirt. That's great. Woo, this is neon. I would actually really like to try and use this on my eyelids maybe. Not today, obviously, but that's what it looks like. Very neon. Very Barbie, very pretty. Maybe I just shouldn't be operating this early in the morning, and when I say this early, it's like 11, so I don't even know how that qualifies as this early, but okay. My favorite part of my makeup, which is highlighting. Honestly, I feel like I've tried so many highlighters from so many brands because it's like the one makeup thing I'll actually be willing to spend a significant amount of money on, and Anastasia Beverly Hills will consistently stay my favorite. Like, I have all of the highlighting palettes that are obviously relevant to my skin tone, and I've touched pan on so many of their colors. I mean, I'm touching pan right now on Pink Heart because I love Pink Heart. Also, in other news that is probably not interesting to you whatsoever, there was a buy one get one free sale with Kylie Cosmetics, and I've never bought anything from Kylie Cosmetics simply because, like I said, I barely wear anything on my lips ever, but my best friend really likes Kylie Cosmetics, so I got her one and I figured I'd just get myself one so we get one free. So that's how I ended up with this, and there we go. You know when you have really short nails and it's really hard to paint your nails because they're so short? That's me with my lips. That'll have to do, to be honest. I cannot be bothered to put in that much more effort. I don't know if you're even supposed to shake this shit. Okay. Alright, so this is what I look like once I pulled myself together, changed my shirt because I got foundation on it. I don't love it. I kind of hate it. But like I said, I committed to it, so here I am. I added a little bit of highlighter on the blue just so it looks less like I'm punched and more like shiny. So now that I'm done with my makeup, about what I got in the Medusa's makeup box. Honestly, I really liked everything I used. Even though the bronzer is, like I said, a little bit deep, if I just dip my brush slightly, it's fine, so I can still use it. Plus, I could use it as eyeshadow, obviously not for what I was going for today. I really like the blue. I love this cobalt. Now obviously I used it lightly because I didn't want to look like I got punched, but I definitely feel like it's pigmented. As for the lip color, very neon. I already swatched this for you earlier, but it was pretty difficult to get off, so I am willing to say that it will stay on your lips until you decide you want to take it off, simply because my skin is very dry, so I think this is useful, especially for the summer. So overall, I was really impressed and I like the box, and I'm going to check out their website to see more specifically for eyeshadows. And yeah, I'm sorry if you watched the get ready with me for the whole thing.